If you're tired of Pinot Noir, drinking the same old Pinot Noir all the time, I've got a few alternatives here that are perfect for a Pinot Noir lover and are also, because Thanksgiving is approaching, good wines for Thanksgiving, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Drinking It In. It's nice to have you here. I am your host, Chris. We are here to help you know more and drink better, and today we're talking about people who are tired of Pinot Noir. What should they be drinking? And I have 4 options here. These are all great alternatives to Pinot Noir. These are all great for Thanksgiving. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna I'll review these 4 wines and then stay tuned towards the end because we're gonna taste this Frappato. Oh, I gave it away. All right, number 1. Grand Cru Beaujolais. You know, big fan of it on the channel. I actually like Grand Cru Beaujolais, which is Gamay based, better than Pinot Noir. It might be a controversial take. I think when we look at where Grand Cru Beaujolais is in 10 years, people are going to be saying that more often than not. Anytime I see Morgon on the label, I buy. And there are a lot of other key regions or key crus, right, in Beaujolais that I've had lots of success with. I'll list them in the show notes, and I'll give you some links to some episodes we've done on it in the past. Number 2, Mencia. Now, technically, so this is from Spain, from the Bierzo region, northwest Spain. Technically, it's Mencia, but like I've said in the past, I just feel like it just is not authentic coming out of my mouth like that. So we're going with Mencia. This particular one, whether it's the Saint Jacques Altrea or the Patalos Mencia or Bierzo Patalos, fantastic Pinot Noir alternative. Mencia is like Pinot Noir turned up. It's a little bigger, and just everything for me is amped up in a Mencia wine. Really, really good opportunity. Really good opportunities. These are both $25 and under. Another good option is a Nero d'Avola from Sicily. These wines will be a little bigger than Pinot Noir, but I don't find them heavy, so they come across as something that would be nice for a Pinot Noir drinker. This Colossi Nero d'Avola, it's our house red. I love the label too. But it's just, it's such a crowd pleaser and really good opportunity. Hi, Monty. Monty is feeling better. Monty has a kidney condition that's pretty serious, but he is on the mend and he is back to his normal playful self and appearing in videos. All right, last but not least, hopefully you just sit there and enjoy. Last but not least, we have a Frappato. Now, Frappato is from Sicily. It's a light red wine. It's definitely more akin to Pinot Noir than the Nero d'Avola, but it's something that's getting a lot of good publicity lately. And I think maybe I should pause here for a second. What do you think, dude? Okay. Sorry, Frappato is getting a lot of good publicity lately. It's becoming a little more common. Still they're easy to find, but still not very well understood. I wanted to read to you the description from the back label of this wine because I think it properly gives you the feeling of Frappato. Here we go. Frappato is in a class of its own. A Sicilian red with extraordinary fruitiness. And there goes Eddie. We are just loaded with cats. A Sicilian red with extraordinary fruitiness. It's a wine that Sicilians drink slightly chilled with fish. An ancient grape variety from Sicily, Frappato has a lovely light cherry color and a fresh, vibrant bouquet reminiscent of wild strawberries. The palate is beautifully balanced, with a real freshness running through it and a surprisingly long finish. Let's taste this 2023 Nostru Frappato Terra Siciliane. Now this is an IGT. You don't see there's no DOC or DOCG label around the top. Well, it's interesting here. This says it was made with organic grapes and is vegan friendly. So what that means is there is no egg used in any sort of the filtration, which is part of the process for a lot of wines. All right, you can kind of see the lightness, the color. It's beautiful. I can totally see my fingers through it. That's hallmark of Pinot Noir, is that you can see through the wine. Let's see if this has the strawberries that it was talking about. It's red. It's definitely red. I'm not getting the wild strawberries yet. I did just obviously pour this. I should give it a little more time to air out, but I did open it about 3 hours ago, so it's been getting some air. Yeah, the strawberries are there. It's a pretty apt description. I'm getting raspberry vibes too. I'm getting a raspberry cranberry vibe also. So my guess is that this will be a little tart on the palate, but it is just a pretty red fruited nose. And that's what Frappato wines bring to the table. Sometimes I've heard them described as charming, right? In that they're just a delight to be around and have on your table. Frappatos are great just to serve with a charcuterie board. They work really well with that type of food, snacks. This wine has a light, jammy quality to it. So if I have strawberry preserves, but I've maybe diluted them a little bit with a little water. I don't know, whatever. I would never dilute strawberry preserves, but strawberry preserves are really intense and sweet. If you diluted that a bit, you'd get just a nice strawberry jam that glides over your palate. That's what this wine is. It's just as advertised. It's as I expected in terms of what Frappato brings to the table. Is it the best Frappato I've ever had? No, but this particular one is very serviceable, quite delicious, and I would put it at an 89-point score. I've been remiss. I haven't been very good about rating every wine. This guy right now is an 89. If it gets more air and it gets a little more intensity in the fruit, I'll kick it up to 90. I'll have to let you guys know though, because I think it needs probably another few hours to see if that can happen. I find that Frappato is not one of those wines that evolves too much in the glass over time. Like some of the bigger red wines, you start in one spot and then 3 hours later you end in another spot, and there's an evolution because the oxygen softens up the wine. This wine's already pretty soft and so drinkable, but we'll see. They do change over time. There's a floral nature to this. There's a nice acidity. It's not overly acidic. Strawberries, cranberries, flowers, and just super easy to drink. Alcohol by volume on this guy is 13%, higher than I would have thought. I would have put this in the 12 range, but there's usually a 0.5% margin of error. So, in conclusion, right? If you're tired of Pinot Noir, Grand Cru Beaujolais, Mencia from Bierzo in Spain, Nero d'Avola from Sicily, or this Frappato that we just tasted. All four of these wine types, these grapes, fantastic alternatives to Pinot Noir, fantastic options for your Thanksgiving table. And I'd like to know if you have any opinions on the wines. Do you have any experience with the wines? Are these all new to you? And if they're not, and if you're an expert, or even if you had a few that you really like, put those in the comments because I'd love to try them out. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you guys soon, and cheers.